I just finished this model, so I make a little video. You'll have to excuse the fan noise because there's no AC in this room, which is separate from the house, and it's hot. So this is a Revell 2017 F150. It's a Raptor truck, but this is a truck, if you saw in some of my posts, that I had some helpful hints from several other modelers on how to get the Raptor letters off the back of the truck on the side. I tried all kinds of different things, different chemicals, this and that. Nothing would take it off. So I ended up sanding it off. And surprisingly, it really wasn't that hard to sand off, but it would have been nice to be able to put a chemical on there and just wipe it off. But sometimes things are not that easy. But that was the only thing. I wanted this truck to be a four-wheel drive F150, but it didn't necessarily have to be a Raptor, because I painted it. So it was molded in red. Most of the parts were molded in red and black, with a few accent parts in different colors, like the tail lights and the front headlights. And I think that was the only two things molded in a different color. The wheels are molded in black, but I painted them gloss black. Then I painted this color here is a Tamiya color. It's an AS something or another for aircraft. I've used it on many different vehicles. I just like the color, and it's almost impossible to mess up when you spray it on. I mean, it dries flat or matte, so you do have to put some kind of clear coat if you want a little bit of shininess to it, which is fine. So, but yeah, I got that off and just, put it together. The reason I had this truck was, I want to say, I might have bought this at Ollie's a long time ago, but I'm not sure, because I built two. This is my second one, and I don't remember where the other one came from. I could have bought it on eBay or something like that, or picked it up at a model show. I don't remember. These are relatively cheap if you can find them. It's a good kit. All the parts fit. It's extremely simple to put together, easy to paint. All the parts are separate. Like I said, they're molded in one color. And then and I did use white primer, white Tamiya primer on this first. And then I put this color on it because I wanted to put a barrier between that red plastic and another color. So, but yeah, it's it's no detail underneath whatsoever. It does roll, which is not important to me. I don't play with them. These are aftermarket decals that I had just laying around in a decal box. And I just like the looks of the truck. And being a four-wheel drive, it does sit high. So now, I'm saying I already built one of these before, and I've shown this truck before in other videos. And I even made a video to show how to lower a Raptor truck, because this blue one, the metallic blue one, is lowered. It's not much, it's a little bit, but this truck looks good even if you lower it. And like I say, if you remove the Raptor thing on it, which signifies all Raptors are four-wheel drive, but if you take the Raptor logos off the side of the truck, it could be a two-wheel truck. You just got to lower it a little bit if you want to, and get a better stance on it to just make it a two-wheel drive. That one up there, here. So this original, if you haven't seen it before, I used a Pandem kit, which has the extra fenders front and rear, and it has a different nose valance panel on the bottom. I changed out the grille. This is something I made. I think that's all I did with it. I made a cover for the bed. I had this pattern. It's a sticker. Actually, it's the same thing that's on this board below it. Because I bought a roll of this stuff for, I don't know, it was cheap on Amazon, and I've used it on many different things. But It just seemed applicable. It has like a visual texture to it, so I put that on the bed and put that there. But anyway, I did tint the windows blue. I painted those with to me, a transparent blue. But I just wanted to show that you can lower it. So if you want a two-wheel drive, you can make that 2017 a two-wheel drive, just lower it a little bit, and then or just leave it four-wheel drive as a Raptor. Or just make a Raptor out of it and leave the logo on it. But it's a good slump buster. If you like pickup trucks or you like Ford pickup trucks like I do, it's just like a good project to build. And really that's it. It's a good model. It's a good truck. Easy to build, like I say. And it's a good slump buster. You know, I had it floating around, and I just didn't want to tackle a big project. I just wanted something simple to build. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next as far as a project. I have a Cedric, Aoshima Cedric Gloria that I'm working on, but that's a real basic kit also. I have that green Camaro, which I pulled back out, and I think I couldn't correct the problem I had with it, but I could hide it. So I'll probably be making a video on that soon because it's like 95% done. And then of course I'll get that one off my plate, get the Cedric off my plate, and then I'm going to take that Aoshima GTR apart, repaint it. I may modify a few things on it mildly, and then put it back together and see how that works out. My big concern is if I change the color to a lighter color, I'm going to have to shoot it with some Tamiya white primer, and then I'll have to put the color paint on it. But I'm worried that that thickness of the primer and the paint will make it harder to put it back together because it's a snap kit and the tolerances are really tight. So I'll have to see how that goes. But I will probably paint it a brighter color. I'm thinking red because I have red paint already from Tamiya. So those three projects are in line, and that's what I'm working on. And what else is going on? I haven't really got anything new. I got a 2010 Shelby GT 500 Mustang model off eBay. I got a good deal on that. I think that's the only modern Mustang that I have. But they're so expensive. I mean, most of them, you know, they want $50 for them. It's just more than I want to pay. I could buy two $20 models for that. So, not in the budget that way. Anyway, that's what's going on, and I recommend this kit. If you have one, build it. If you don't have one and it's a good price, you know, if you get it for like $15 or so, that's a good deal. And then just hold it off to the side, and one day when you feel like just building something in a day, I mean, if you're using you know, lacquer paint, it dries right away, and you don't have to wait a few days for it to clear to dry. You could probably build it in a day easily. But you know, you can paint it whatever color you want, modify it, do whatever you want. But it's a good slump buster. So that's it, and we'll catch you next time.